Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace and my channel's name is Gracelyn. If you're tuning in for the first time, you are welcome. So today's video is basically how I edit my pictures, and before we start the video, there are timestamps in the description box so you can skip to the parts you're interested in, but for those who want to know the entire process, sit tight and enjoy. So the first thing I'm going to say is know the concept of what you want. Before we dive into the editing, I would say the first thing is to have an idea or a concept as to what you want your picture to be. So I draw my ideas mostly from Pinterest and also from Instagram. So if I see a picture that I really like, I could screenshot and write and try to recreate that. The second thing I would like to talk about is lighting. You have to ensure that your lighting is good to have a dope picture. So for me, if I want to take a skin picture like this, the first thing I do is to wait for that golden hour sun. So golden hour sun comes out from I think 4:30 to about 6 p.m. 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening. That's when you have the golden hour sun. It has this special glow that it gives to your skin. So that is the lighting I use for my skin pictures. But for regular pictures, I just take them during the day. I rarely take pictures with ring lights because I just feel like they don't make the picture look natural. They make you look very artificial, and that's not what I'm usually going for. So yes, if you want skin pictures that look like this, golden hour sun. If you want regular pictures like my pictures on Instagram, some of my pictures on Instagram, then this is it. The next thing you would need is a tripod or something to put your phone on and take a picture. So basically what I do is that I put my phone, let's say, at a window and just drop it there. And sometimes I could use my tripod because I own a tripod, and I just put my phone there and do my thing. So yes, no one really helps me to take my pictures. I usually take my pictures myself because I just don't like disturbing people. So I usually would go for my phone. I think I've only taken a picture or two with my camera. I rarely use it to take pictures. I'm very comfortable with using my phone. I currently use an 11 and it works really well for me. So yeah, so we've come to the last part, which is the actual video, which is editing. So for editing, you're going to need 3 apps. The first app you're going to need is Facetune. The second app you're going to need is Lightroom, and the third app you're going to need is Snapseed. So I'm going to share my screen with you, how I go through the entire process and how I edit and everything. So the first thing I do is to open my folder and then go through the pictures that I have, and the ones that I'm interested in, I would basically send them to my favorites. So take for instance, which particular one did I even use? Okay, so this particular picture, so the first thing I'm going to do is to add it to my favorites. After adding it to my favorites, the next thing I do is to take it to Facetune. So I go to my favorites and I click on the picture I want. I use the free version, Facetune 2, by the way. I use Facetune 2, and the next thing I do is to smoothen things up. So I zoom in and I smoothen up my face. I smoothen up areas that I am like interested in, and I also smoothen my clothes as well, and not too much. Make sure to zoom in and smoothen. Don't like just smoothing the entire face, like actually zoom in to points and smoothen. Then the next thing I do is to make the walls glow a bit. So I go over to the walls and I try to glow it up a little bit. And yeah, the next thing I do is to look at the details. So I head on to details and I bring out stuff on my hair. I try to highlight my eyebrows by pointing on it faintly, and then on my eyelashes as well. Then the next thing I do is to increase it up a bit and then save it. So I save it, and the next thing I do is to take it to Lightroom. Now for Lightroom, I get my presets from YouTube. They are all free, you don't have to pay for them. I'll put them in the description box so that you have an idea as to what I'm talking about. This video is not going to highlight how to use Lightroom, I'm sorry, but if you follow the instructions on the manufacturer or the owner's platform on YouTube, you can get the preset free. You don't have to worry about buying anything, it's not necessary. So the next thing I do is to go to my camera roll and pick on the picture, go to presets, apply cinematic, and the preset is called cinematic. Like I said, it's going to be in the description box, so you click on it on the user's video and watch it. I don't own the preset, so I can't give it to you personally, and I can't sell it either. So when I go to cinematic, I click on that, I go to lightening, I reduce the exposure a bit because I like my pictures melanated. I love melanin, okay baby. And then I try to reduce the contrast a little bit, and then I go to colors and click on purple. Is it purple or pink? Okay, so I go to colors and click on red because I think that's the color that is being picked right now, and I try to bring out my lip color, and yeah, that's it. And then the last but not the least, I save it and I take it to the next app, which is Snapseed. Now Snapseed is the app that has that je ne sais quoi inside of it. Basically, click on the picture and I go to lens blur. I click on lens blur and just apply it to it, increase the blur to the capacity that I want. I rarely touch the transition. The next thing, which is my favorite, is the vignette strength. Now the vignette strength is the one that adds a little bit of darkness. It makes it look very, very professional, like it was taken in a studio, you know. So yeah, pretty much. And that is the finished work. That is the finished picture, and it looks really nice, if I can say so myself. So this was the before and this is the after. So you see that there's a difference, you know, there's a huge difference. This looks very aesthetic, very, you know, Instagrammy. Anyway, we've come to the end of the video, guys. I hope this video was helpful. If you need more guidance, leave your questions in the comment section. I am very open to answering them. Also, please don't text me on Instagram to ask me questions. Ask me your questions here on YouTube in the comment section. Don't be ashamed. Ask your questions. It helps the algorithm. It helps YouTube push out this video even more. So, and yes, please don't also come on WhatsApp. Don't tempt me, please. Thank you. So I've shared my secrets, and this is really all I do to my pictures. There isn't so much really that I do to make it so extra. So don't forget a recap of everything: your lightning, your camera stand, the time of the day, and finally the 3 apps that you need. And pretty much that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps. I really want to get to 10K subscribers this year, and only you guys can make that happen, if you know what I mean. So thank you. Bye y'all.